Now, when I say the best DS puzzle game, there's probably one series that comes to mind, that being the Professor Layton series. However, when you add that you've never played to the title, it takes a massive turn. You see, this video is not about a successful series. In fact, it's quite the opposite. So what if I told you that this far superior video game was actually funded by the UK government's Department for Business... The UK government's Department for Business, Innovation and Skills, as part of a program to support the development of innovative video games in the United Kingdom. There we fucking go. This game, of course, is not Lego Harry Potter. However, something arguably better. That being Countdown, the video game.
Fantastic. Okay. Boom. I've got all the letters, Susie. Blood clot. Fantastic. It's all right.
Countdown the game was released in Europe on the 9th of May 2008 and in the winter season of North America on the 2nd of December 2008. It sold about 300,000 copies before being taken off of store shelves. That's more than the original Shantae game for the Game Boy Color, yet slightly less than Wolfenstein The New Order. While this game doesn't have quite the legacy of The Godfather, it does however have about the same influence that Bin Weevils has on the youth of the UK, keeping them off of streets away from knife crime. Which is an actual fact. If you didn't know, this game was based off of the UK TV show of the same title, originally aired in 1982. The game took a monumental 12 months to develop, which is a shorter amount of time than it took for me to get over the closure of Moshi Monsters. Some might not expect this, but this game actually features licensed music and sound effects from the original show, which is something you will not see Nintendo allow YouTubers to do with Nintendo. Shut up! Which is something Nintendo will not allow any YouTuber to do under any circumstances with their Nintendo-owned music. After 2 years of success, the game received a sequel titled Countdown Championship Edition, which is also for the DS. A year later, the original game was ported over to iOS and Android and rebranded to Countdown the official TV show app, which infers that the original DS game, despite containing licensed content and its sequel, are not canon to the Countdown lore. Despite not selling many copies, the game actually received very positive feedback, and 40-year-old mums all across the UK loved it. So it's been 4 months since I recorded that last part of the video, and a few things have changed. Like, I finished high school, I passed all my GCSEs, I bought this. He's called Larry. I've cried about F1 in good ways and bad ways, and I don't think there's anything else to mention, you know? Oh, yeah, and I got a girlfriend as well, but that doesn't matter. What does matter, though, is the fact that I've been putting this video off for 4 months, and I need to get back to it. So let's get into the gameplay.
Fantastic. Okay. Boom. I've got all the letters, Susie. Blood clot. Fantastic. It's all right.
The way the game plays is the exact same as how the TV show plays out. For those not aware, 2 contestants take turns choosing a total of 9 consonants or vowels from 2 piles of consonants and vowels. Once 9 letters have been chosen, a 30-second timer starts to count down. They then have 30 seconds to create the longest word using the 9 letters chosen, which leads to moments like this.
Now, Marwan.
Hentai?
Hentai is brilliant, yes. It's a subgenre of Japanese manga and anime, etc. Very well done.
Thank you, well done.
There are 2 types of rounds, and that round is called the letters round for, well, obvious reasons. After 4 of these letters rounds, there is a numbers round. In the numbers round, there are 2 piles, large numbers and small numbers, and one of the contestants will choose 6 numbers from those piles. Once 6 numbers are chosen, a 3-digit number is then randomly created, and the contestants have to use the 6 numbers chosen to create that 3-digit number. Now you may be thinking, but Jasper, surely there has to be like some rounds where, you know, people get it wrong and they can't get the number. Well yeah, but when you've got a B in maths, no one can come close to you. Right, and the number we need to get is 515. Right, I got this, easy. 25 times 4, that's 100. Then 100 times by 5, that's 500. And then from there, we do 7 times by 2 to get 14. And then we add that. Yeah, there you go, Jasper. There you go, past Jasper. Times by 2. No, don't get rid of it. Times by 2. 7 times by 2. Add it to the 500. 514. What are you doing? No, don't minus 2. Times 2. No, why, you... Emma, you're a fucking nerd. Shut up. This format of 4 letters rounds and 1 numbers round is then continued until round 14, where the numbers round is done 1 round earlier, and on the 15th round, there's a new round. The Countdown Conundrum! The Countdown Conundrum works by having a 9-letter word or a combination of words which make another 9-letter word, and you have to get that word in 30 seconds. Did you understand all them words? Good, we're moving on to the next part. You see, usually they'll give you a phrase clue to help you get the word, or at least they do that in 8 out of 10 cats. I don't watch Normal Countdown, that shit's boring as fuck. Yeah, so that part was a lie. It's only in the outbreaks to do that. But in this game, you get absolutely nothing. No clue, no phrase, nothing. Nada. And that's not having a B in Spanish. This makes it absolutely frustrating, because 9 out of 10 times, you're not going to get the word, because guess what? You're a new player. You don't know how it works. You fucking... Like, bro, come on! Clue, please! Despite not having an immediate success, let alone a late success, this game helped the general public get an understanding of what it's like to actually be on the TV show. I can't express the amount of pressure I actually felt listening to the countdown timer tick down. It was unprecedented. What's that mean? I only got a B in English. I can't express the amount of pressure I actually felt listening to the countdown timer tick down. It was genuinely, like, unreal, and I'm gonna be honest, I choked under pressure. That's how bad it was. If I was to imagine myself actually on the show, I would probably shit myself harder than Gary Lineker at the 1990 World Cup game against Ireland. I would also imagine myself to probably throw up mid-round like Mark Webber did in the middle of the 2007 Japanese Grand Prix. However, the game doesn't have a concurrent player base, and the only, like, consistent player is fucking, I don't know, Deborah from Sheffield.
Fantastic. Okay, boom, I've got all the letters, Susie. Blood clot. Fantastic. So
in conclusion, this game wasn't anything too special. It was more so just a money grab, taking advantage of the large audience the Countdown had in the late 2000s. So, would I recommend you play it? If you're anywhere below the age of 40, nah, don't even bother. If you made it this far, thank you for watching me talk about a really obscure DS game that literally no one has heard of. If you want to see more, a subscribe is always appreciated. It motivates me to upload more, especially when DaVinci Resolve doesn't run like shit, because I update my graphics drivers. Anyways, I've been Jasper's Mug. This has been the best DS puzzle game that you've never played. Comment, like, subscribe, and as always, fuck Mogi Lounge.